It's already 6 months into 2024, and so the new year, new me hype has already faded out. But in today's video, I want to get my shit together and back on track. And don't worry, I'll show you how you can too. In January 2024, I actually did make a video of me getting my life together for 2024, and I was doing pretty well for January and February, but then it kind of like fell out, but I have good reasons. In February, we did go to Vietnam for 2 weeks as a holiday. It didn't really like mess up the getting my life together, but it did mean that I was stopped doing a lot of the habits. And then when we came back, it would have been great to go back to normal, but we were actually moving. The second we got back, we had like 2 weeks to pack up our whole house to us moving. And yes, I did vlog it all, so you can watch it if you want to. I'll have them linked in the description. And then life has been crazy since after we moved and the house got settled. We were still unpacking everything since March when we moved, and I just need a reset, and that's what this video is. So let's just get into it. First thing I want to do is reflect on the last 6 months and see what I did well and what I didn't, because I had a lot of plans and things I wanted to do and goals, and basically I set up my whole life, and I did keep on track with some things, but there were some things I just stopped doing. Like for one thing, monthly goals, which I thought was going to help me because I would have like planned out the yearly goals into each month, but then it actually stressed me out because if I didn't like complete the goal within a month or a time frame, it made it too complicated. So I feel like I just need to make it as simple and as realistic as possible to really help me and motivate me to getting my shit together. Reflecting on the last 6 months, I think what I want to do for the next 6 months is to make some new goals, kind of rearrange some of my goals and my plans around. Stop doing so much, because the first 6 months I try to do like everything that you can do to get your life together. And then realistic for me, who never did any of this stuff before, it was just too overwhelming, and then got to the point where I just did not want to do that ever again. I just did not want to get my life together. I was happy with brain rotting all day, but that's not what we want to do. I want to actually make it realistic, and I think that's another thing I would give advice to you. Make realistic goals that you know you will achieve, because then you'll feel better about yourself. So okay, these are my goals for the year. So I reduced the 12 goals to 8 and kept the ones that I actually wanted to achieve, which was mainly YouTube, physical, mental, and hobbies. That's kind of the goals I want to set into the rest of the year. It's what I want to focus on. I can have like monthly goals, weekly goals, whatever, but instead of figuring it out on like goals specifically, just make a planner. I think that's the one thing that I struggled on in the last few months, was I had everything set up as goals, and not as just planning my life. So what I'd like to do is have a weekly planner where I have every single day of the week, and then just plan out what things I want to do. I either plan this at the end of the previous week or beginning of the new week, either like Sunday or Monday. When I wake up in the morning, I can be like, okay, I want to focus on this and I'm going to get this done. And then once it's done, I can tick it off. It's a checklist, so I can just tick it off and I can feel good because it's done. But I did say I was going to unfuck up my life, so let me tell you how I'm going to do it. First thing, I'm going to fix my sleep schedule. Prior to this, I used to go to bed around 12 AM to 2 AM, okay? But recently, it's been 2 AM to 4 AM. That is so bad, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to have that for the rest of my life. I feel like, especially now that it's winter here in Australia and daylight savings is getting darker earlier, I don't want to like be waking up, getting out of my bed at like 1 PM and then have only like 3 or 4 hours of daylight before it gets dark again. What a waste. And I don't want to be doing that for the next 6 months, so here's what I'm going to do. First thing, I'm not going to go on my phone an hour before bed. To fix my reading goals, I'm going to read before I go to bed. Last night I actually implemented this. I actually did not go on my phone before I went to sleep, and I actually read like, I think I read like 38 pages of my book. Let me show you. This is the book I was reading. I know it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I just wanted to read something fun before I get into reading properly. And I read, okay, 28 pages. I thought I read more. It was 28 pages. Proof. But I still read it. Doesn't matter what book it is, as long as I'm actually reading and I'm not going on my phone before bed. Also, I changed my sleep schedule. I'm changing it from kind of going to bed whenever I feel tired to as soon as it hits midnight, no more technology, no more laptop. Even if I'm editing a video, none of that anymore. Have a shower, wind down, sit in bed, and the most important thing is when I wake up, I'm not gonna go on my phone at all. I've done this yesterday and I did this today. Usually I drink a lot of water before I go to bed, so sometimes I get out of my bed and don't go on my phone when I wake up because I need to pee. Other times I don't, but the times that I actually do need to get out of bed and go to the bathroom is the most productive days because I don't go on my phone, I don't waste time on social media, and then I have time to get ready, wash my face, brush my teeth, have something to eat for breakfast. I've already written the plan of the days, and then I just start doing what I need to do, start editing videos, start planning other videos, start, you know, doing whatever else I need to do that I've already planned out from the beginning of the last week. And there you go, feel like I have a productive day. And I feel great, honestly. I feel like I already have my life together just from not going on social media. So that's what I want to do, and I've already done it the last 2 days, and it's been working so far. And I'm going to keep trying to do this, and I would recommend you try to do it too. Another thing that I procrastinated a lot the last 6 months, even though I had it as my goal to things to do, was I needed to have some form of exercise plan to help me and motivate me to actually do something. The last 6 months, my only goal was doing some sort of workout, but I never actually figured out what sort of workout I actually wanted to do. So far, I've made a little bit of a plan. What I want to do is 10,000 steps a day every single day, and I have previously done 10,000 steps every single day for 22 days straight. Yes, 22. In the middle of actually going on holidays, so there's now no excuse that I can't do this when I'm on holidays. And I think the main reason, what motivated me to keep doing 10,000 steps every single day, because it's a lot. 10,000 steps is like almost 2 hours of walking a day. And yes, I have an Apple Watch now, so we can kind of add up the steps that I do around the house before I even go for a walk. I think having a streak will really help, and I know that because back when I was addicted to Snapchat, I literally had a 4-year streak. 1,502 days streak. I'll show you the screenshot if I can find it on my camera roll. But like, that's commitment. That just shows how much I commit to a streak. Same thing goes with Duolingo. I did Duolingo, and my first goal was to do it for 1 year. About 6 months in, I kind of got bored and stopped doing it. But I kept going for it because I still wanted to reach that 1 year goal that I set for myself. Made it up to 420 days before I ended up actually stopped doing Duolingo. So yeah, I want to do that starting from today. Another thing I want to do with exercise is I want to start to try and do the push-up challenge. I've done this twice before, but the highest I made it up to was 46 days. If you don't know, is where you do 1 push-up a day every day for 100 days. But every single day you add 1 more push-up towards. So day 1 you do 1 push-up, day 5 you do 5 push-ups, day 21 you do 21 push-ups. And normally you're meant to do it in a row. I could do as many, like however many push-ups I had to do, but throughout the whole day. So on day like 40, I had to do 40 push-ups, not in one row, but just throughout the entire day. I want to do it again this year, and I want to start doing it from, actually started yesterday. I did 1 push-up yesterday, so today I have to do 2 push-ups, and then tomorrow I have to do 3, and then so on. And then I think after like 50 days, I'll just keep doing like 50 push-ups, because I don't think I'll be able to do like 100 push-ups and 300 push-ups. That would just be discouraging again. Once I get to 50, I'll just keep doing 50 every single day instead of keep adding 1 more from that point onwards. Yet again, because I'm doing a streak, it will help me do that. This app that I have, which is called Habit, which you can keep streaks for completing goals that you have set for yourself. So that's what I'm using to keep this streak. And also do some sort of workout, some easy workouts just to do at home. That's what I want to do, and I'm glad that I actually did this last night. I planned out how I was gonna do my goals and everything, so yeah. Another thing I want to do is to stay on top of my procrastinated tasks. There are so many things, random little things, small things or bigger things that I procrastinated and I need to get done. I've heard someone say this: if you think that something's going to take less than 5 minutes, do it straight away, because then it'll be done. On the side of my screen right now, I have a list of all the procrastinated tasks that I need to get done, and some things are small, some things are a lot bigger. I have them in order between like literally less than 5 minutes long, 10 to 20, half an hour or more, and then like an hour or longer. Some things that will take possibly like in the span of a few days, but if I do a little bit each day, it will eventually get done. I think I just need to like stay on top of those procrastinated tasks. One of the things that were on the procrastinated task was to declutter my phone. So yeah, there are a lot of things, a lot of photos specifically, and videos, actually more videos than photos, that I actually want to delete off my phone. This phone has 128 gigabytes. I have needed to buy iCloud storage because I just ran out of them because of how many photos and videos I have on my phone. I think I have like 17,000. I have a lot of photos and videos. Most of them are actually videos more than photos, because I do use this camera, my phone camera, to vlog for my YouTube channel, so therefore I am filming a lot of content on here. After a video is uploaded, I should just delete them. I just don't know why I don't. Like, there's so many videos from like old vlogs from 2022 that I haven't even gone through yet. So what I'm trying to do is just go through like one album of vlogs and make sure it's already copied onto a hard drive. It usually would have already have been copied onto a hard drive if it's already edited and uploaded. So I don't need to worry that it's going to be like completely gone. It's still like saved somewhere else. But I just don't need it on my phone anymore. And I've actually, when we were in Vietnam, I had to resort to buying 2 terabytes of storage, of iCloud storage, because I've ran out of my 200 gigabytes of storage. And it went from like $4.50 a month to $15 a month. And it's not a lot of money, but I just don't need that. My next goal after I do the videos, specifically, like the vlogs and videos that I film for YouTube, then I want to slowly, this will take like over the span of like a few months, but I still want to try and keep on top of this, is to go through my entire camera roll from beginning to recent times and do like every single day, go through 1 month of photos and videos and go through some old photos I've taken of like the whiteboard in school, delete a bunch of old screenshots that I've used as reminders or random videos. I think I had like photos and videos since like 2018 from my previous phone, so I have about what, 6 or 7 years, no, 6 years of photos and videos on my camera roll. If I go through 1 month a day, that's, let me do the math, 12 times 6 is 72. So that'll only take 72 days, give or take. That's about longer than 2 months, and let's say 3 months. And after 3 months, my entire camera roll would have been gone through and deleted a bunch of stuff, and I can finally downgrade from $15 a month of 2 terabytes of iCloud storage to like 200. It will just save me so much money, and I just feel like a weight will be lifted off my shoulder because there's just so much shit I have on my phone I just don't need. This one is just a fun way to end off the half-year reset, which is to update my vision board. I actually did make one at the beginning of the year. I have my iPad out because I made it on my iPad. I made it on Procreate, which is paid. It's like $15. As you can see, this is what my vision board was. There's no need to do a vision board, but I just think it's just a fun way just to kind of see something visually. I do want to update it because there are some stuff that I've completed and I don't need to keep it on there, or stuff I want to change around. Like, for one thing, I went to the Portals Melanie Martinez concert, so I don't need to have that anymore, and hopefully she comes again for her trilogy tour, but that probably won't be till next year. I am going to see Olivia Rodrigo twice this year and Coldplay about like 3 weeks later, so excited for that. And I can also get rid of The Weeknd because he was gonna come and then he cancelled it twice. I'm just gonna rearrange some stuff around. Also, what I did before when I had my vision board was I only had it as my phone widget. Like, I literally had it as a widget on my phone, so I would like be constantly seeing it, but it's quite small. And yeah, I want to show you how I make them. First thing I did when I made my vision board is I went onto notes and I typed in all my goals that I wanted to do in 2024. So let me show you what I had. This is my 2024 folder, and I have my vision board. I've already ticked off some stuff that I've already done and some other stuff I want to add to as well. And then you go on Pinterest and search up something that will represent that vision. So the first one was camping. I literally just searched up camping aesthetic photos. Same thing with the MacBook. I wanted to get a new MacBook at the beginning of the year. And then once you have all your photos, and then you just work it around, move it around. By the time this video gets uploaded, I'll show you what my current vision board is like. So yeah, and I think that's just a fun way to kind of visually see your goals. And not just specifically goals, but just kind of like things you want to do and achieve this year. Camping, it's not really a goal, but I just kind of want to do it. I haven't been camping for a while. I love camping, and I want to print it out. Definitely want to do this. I want to print this out, frame it, and then hang it up on the top of my desk so I can like constantly be seeing it. And you don't have to do this, but I think it's just a fun way to do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really liked it and enjoyed it and found something value from it, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any advice that I haven't mentioned so far that you would recommend, please let me know in the comment section to help anyone else, and as well as help me as well. And also please follow me on Instagram too so we can become best friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.